Yeah, it certainly was a big smoke plume. I think a lot of people in the Salt Lake Valley from pretty much all around could see it. But as you mentioned, there are still fire crews here on scene from the Unified Fire Authority. I did just get an update from one of the captains. We'll get to that in a minute, but here's what we know. They say the fire broke out on the roof of the Applied Technology building around 5 o'clock last night. Now, the building was being renovated and they were doing some work on it, so it was mostly empty except for 2 employees that were inside. Now, one of those men described to us hearing what he thought sounded like fireworks before realizing he was in danger. Now, one of the other things that we just spoke to the captain about was what made this fire difficult, and what made that smoke plume so big was how this fire was able to spread through the building very quickly because it broke out windows and the wind was actually pushing it through the building very fast.
There were big atrium windows up near the roof line and a strong wind out of the west. And so when the fire broke the windows in the atrium, you basically had wind blowtorching the fire and making it much more intense and push through the building very quickly.
Now, Unified Fire Authority says that everybody made it out okay, and that's good news. As we said earlier, there were not that many people in the building at the time, but these crews are actually still watching for hot spots on the roof. Fire authorities is telling us that the roof line, there are some still smoldering spots, and now that it's daylight, they're really going to be able to see those very well and be able to get kind of a lay of the land and more aggressively put out those small hot spots so they can make it safe for fire crews to go inside and further assess the damage. Of course, we'll continue to update you throughout the morning. Live in Taylorsville, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.